Tell me about the last event you were at St.
Oh,
John's.
so St. John's University, the Haraya. It's usually called a jump off, but SPB, which is like the biggest organization on campus,
Yeah.
and Haraya, which is the second biggest organization on campus, came together, did an event. The last Haraya event that I did, it was about 6 years ago, and the
Yeah.
turnout wasn't good at all.
No, why would not?
I guess that generation didn't care too much for on-campus parties.
Okay.
Had nothing to do with the music and nothing like that. It was more so like they were so used to the house parties. They were so
Yeah.
used to that different type turn up. But yesterday was different.
Yeah.
I didn't just do a party. I did a production for them. So
Oh,
I
for real?
had 10-person staff, lighting, sound.
Yeah.
But that's how you change your money, man. Like you have to think bigger. A lot of people think small when it comes to music. I don't have to DJ at all to make more money than DJs do. Just put into the other productions.
Yeah.
But now that's what I'm doing for schools, man. I had the smoke guys just coming up while I was playing. It looked like, you go to an EDM concert. I try to bring that experience to our urban market.
Okay.
And everybody was having fun. It was crazy because they never seen that. They just so used to an all black room, dark.
Yeah. I remember it was a few years. I'm 24 now.
Yeah.
When I was 18, the first
Yeah.
college party I went to, it was a jump off. You were the DJ actually.
Wow.
And so when I got there, one of my boys I was with, he told me, he was like, "Yo, he's that guy here." I was like, "Him for real?" I was like, "Yeah." Because this is my first party with you. I didn't know. I thought you were just a regular DJ. He was like, "No, Zeke's that guy here." And a few other people telling me the same thing.
What room was it in?
It was in the gym.
The smaller gym?
I didn't go to St. John, but I was familiar.
Okay.
It was a basketball. It was a big gym. It was a basketball court.
Okay, so
It was large. I don't remember if you. Yeah.
That had to be Taffner, the smaller gym.
Yeah, it was Taffner. Yep,
Yeah.
yep, it was Taffner.
So I was on stage, and I probably, that joint was crazy.
Yeah, everybody was just telling me that I was there with. They were just like, "Yeah, he's that guy here."
Yeah.
And to this day, you're still, everybody still says your name. And
Yeah.
the one thing I want to know is like, how did you get to a point in your career when everybody on campus, even, say professionally, people that you met outside of school, how did you get to that point where people just knew who you were?
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect in the sense that you treat everybody with respect, and that same respect is reciprocated. Never think too highly of yourself. Half the people that meet me don't even know what I do. People don't know that I DJ for Apple, Beats by Dre, Hennessy, Reebok. I traveled the world, been to Switzerland. This year alone, I've been to Switzerland twice, but they're flying me back.
Okay.
I don't.
Is there any event specific?
I did with a few artists, but one of the artists that I work with, his name is Gash. He was born in Africa, but he's Albanian.
Okay.
His fan base is like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
But mind you, I'm the only black person in the room. It'd be thousands of people, and it'd just be one black guy on stage. So everyone's like, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah.
So his fans became my fans now.
Yeah. Is that normal when you go overseas? Like, they show you a lot of love over there?
Depending. Yeah, the love is insane. New York is tough, but New York makes you into a man.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you leave New York, you're able to flourish because you've been trained. You know what I'm saying? It makes you rough. It makes you tough. You can handle any situation. London, they love this out in London. They love this out in Mexico. They love this all parts of Europe. It's different. People don't know you. They just happy to be around you. Like, can I photo?
Yeah.
Photo? I was like, yeah, nigga, let's go.
That's funny, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always love for me, man. Like, I think that's the way I was trained, man. My parents beat me when I was little, so
Yeah, we all got it.
Nah, it's different when you get beat from African parents.
I'm Haitian. I feel.
Oh
like,
yeah, also okay.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Nigerians that actually migrated to Haiti.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
yeah,
some
I
people
got
look
it.
just like me. I'm like, nigga, no, you African, my nigga. I don't know who told you that. You from where I'm from.
That's funny. Yeah, I got it. Definitely got it. Yeah.
I mean, I think the love and respect is thing I emphasize on, but the beatings was key. I thanked my parents like 2 years ago. My mom, you are so stupid. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And I told my mom, I was like, yo, if it wasn't for your beatings, I would be doing something stupid right now. My parents, they double team. My dad got tired. My mom jumped in.
Yeah.
I will finish you, stupid. You want to get A-, stupid boy.
Yeah,
you know,
that's rough. So you were an athlete too.
Yeah.
You definitely were a straight A student the whole time in school, right? Parents scared and shit.
A- and shit. That's cool. Now, my parents beat me for real, because even when I wasn't doing nothing wrong, it just trained me to just make sure I didn't do any dumb stuff. That's why I never drank in college. I didn't touch any alcohol in college. No one knows that. I didn't drink in college at all.
Just DJing, just
never
going. All
did
these
any
parties
drugs.
you went to, you never
All
drank.
in college, I didn't drink nothing.
No weed.
I drink now because
Yeah, I mean you grown. No weed.
Once you
nothing?
taste the Hennessy, man.
Shit.
No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
No, I was playing. But no, I didn't. I've never tried weed. Never did any drugs. It was not. You know what I'm saying? I just always pictured that my mom would beat me and my parents would just. It was that discipline early on, and you have to emphasize that. I'm not saying kill your kids, but you have to put that fear of God in them, or they're gonna end up messed up like half these kids in this world.
So obviously you said you had discipline coming up, and that helped you get to where you're at now.
Yeah.
And you said being in New York helped you become a man.
Yeah.
Would you say that DJs who are not from New York, do you think they should try to set up, get settled in New York just so they could go through the same things you went through?
I mean, any part of the world that you go to, you're gonna have your trials and tribulations. But New York, we don't play that. It's not gonna be nothing sugar-coated. You go to LA, people will smile in your face, talk behind your back. New York, they will talk behind your back and in front of your face. I love New York because it's the Mecca where all music came from. And I had to do so much research because I think I was telling you about the Netflix show that I was a music supervisor for. So just imagine thinking New York and then doing your research because you don't want to sound stupid when you're talking to Grandmaster Flash from the Furious 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here. I was doing my research. I was watching mad videos. I'm 31 years old. He's 50 and change. He was there from the essence of hip hop when everything was created. He was telling me his stories with Cool Herc. Huh?
You got starstruck?
No. That stopped happening to me a long time ago. I think the last time it happened, I didn't get starstruck. I was just thrown off. I thought it was gonna happen with Nas when I met him for the first time. First time he curved me crazy, mad OD. So I was at an event for DigiWax.
Okay.
For the Distance Relatives tour. So they were they had 30 people in a room to listen to the album with Damian Marley and Nas. And I'm like, yo, bro. I was there with my boy Randy, and I was like, yo, Randy, it's Nas right there. I made sure I was the first person there, so I'm in the front yo, it's Nas, man.
Yeah.
It's Nas. I love Nas.
Yeah.
And I started spitting verses in my head. I was like, yo, street disciple. I shoot slugs in my brain just like a rifle. Stampede the stage. I leave the microphone split. My boy's like, yo, stop, man. He can hear you.
You look like a groupie.
Yeah. So afterwards, I used to get drops from everybody. So DJ drops, Jada Kids.
Heard about him.
Drake,
97, yeah.
everybody. So I was like, I don't have a Nas drop. That'd be so huge. So I walked him to his car and I was like, yo, I have my drop machine. I pulled it out. I was like, yo, do you mind giving me a drop? He walked into his car. His window was still open. He looked at me. I was like, yo, I'm from Queens, blah, blah, blah. He rolled the window up on me. Curved me crazy. 6 months later, I get a phone call from one of my students that was an orientation leader. He's throwing an event in Trinidad with 60,000 people. He was like, it's the Distance Relatives tour. Do you want a DJ? Who's headlining? Nas and Damian Marley. I got my drop. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything is timing. Everything is patience.
Yeah.
You put it out in the world, things happen.
That's crazy. Yeah, I bet you were excited, right? Crazy excited.
Yeah, at that point, because it was cool, just chatting with Nas. Damian is the nicest person in the world. Nas is very quiet.
Yeah.
If you don't know him, he's quiet. He won't say nothing to you.
You learn a lot from them?
Just how to move, man. Because, everyone in this industry, even artists, when you're dealing with artists, they're going to love you for the time being, but they really don't love you. They're going to love you for what you can do for them, and that is it.
Yeah.
And then once your usefulness is used up, they move on to the next person. And I know that. I had to wise up to realize that, thinking that everybody in this world loves you, but that's not the case.
So, what I see you say a lot, I will outwork you. Can you touch base on that? What do you mean by that? Is it a competition?
No.
What do you mean by that?
It's no real competition, man. Because you, in a sense, why would you compete with the next man? Let him do him. It's about competing with yourself, man. You looking in the mirror like, yo, what I'm gonna do today? I did that yesterday. What can I do tomorrow to make myself better? So that was like the whole thing, man. It was just like, people was like, damn, how do you do it? I remember when I tore my patella and I was still in the club. I was still DJing. People were like, how are you doing it? I was still doing the same thing, but now it was emphasized because I was hurt. So people was like, yo, you have that much drive that you still came out your bed when your doctors told you you can't move for 8 months. And I was like, yo, nothing's going to stop me. I have that passion for whatever I get myself into.
Yeah.
And I was in the club, walking to the DJ booth and crutches, threw it on the floor. And all I heard was applause, like people clapping. Like, you know, it was like a St. John's party.
Yeah.
People was like, yo, I can't believe, yo, I thought you wasn't coming.
Yeah,
I saw your name on the flyer. I got mad respect for you. You outworking everybody. And then, boom, I Will Outwork You started and the whole brand started. And now I'm just pushing that. You know, I got the pen and all that. Yeah. You know, it's cool, man. You know, you learn how to monetize a lot of things too. Like this whole brand is like, I had this one girl from London. Her fan base is like 2.5 million.
Damn.
And we was in the hotel with him, her, and Gashi, which is the artist that I work with. He's Albanian. They both Albanian.
Yeah, you told me about it. Yeah.
So they in the hotel. Oh, let's meet up. You in the same hotel? Let's meet up. We had some tea downstairs, some crumpets, whatever they eat in London. I don't know. And I gave her a shirt. I get like I gave y'all just now, like merchandise.
Yeah.
And you know, I always give the wristbands. I gave her a shirt.
Yeah. She's
doing an interview. One of Gashi's fans hit me up. Yo, Dafina is rocking your shirt. I'm like, what do you mean? Send me the YouTube clip. 400,000 views. Damn. And you see I Will Outwork You. I hit her up on
all up in the camera.
Yeah, I hit her up. I was like, yo, good looking out. Yo, that's love. She's like, yo, when I come into town, yo, let's have dinner. Me and my boyfriend. I said, love. Let's do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So I mean, you obviously have people that respect you a lot, respect your movement. As far as DJing, I don't want to just say New York, DJing in general, and the kids that follow you, especially St. John's. What kind of advice would you give to an upcoming DJ, someone that's young, early 20s, that wants to be where you're at right now? What advice would you give them?
Don't be where I'm at. Be where you are destined to be at. Because if you follow any man, you're destined to fail. Like, I respected DJs, but I never wanted to be a DJ. I still don't. I love entertaining. Okay. I love entertaining people. Yeah. But DJing is a door opener. I love the music. I love making people happy. DJing, anybody can do. Like, with proper training, you could do it. But the feeling that you give a person is different. It's a lot of DJs that don't give anybody any feeling. They be like, this DJ whack. You know, it's not necessarily the DJing aspect of it. It's like how you connect with the crowd. You know, some DJs can play trash for hours and people are like, yo, why are we paying this dude? Opposed to like you playing certain music that makes everybody in the room react to your music. Talking to people. Sometimes I don't even have to play music. I love hosting. I got to talk to a crowd. I used to do that when I was an orientation leader at St. John's.
Oh, you enjoy? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So I was an OL. That's how everything started, like communicating with the crowd. Yeah. They used to leave me in front of these kids for 2 hours. So it was pretty much like a comedy show, nonstop. And then parents like, man, I love Ezekiel. He's so funny. You know?
So you're obviously connecting.
Yeah. So from there, it was just like, it became easy because in the beginning I was shy. I didn't say nothing to nobody. They was like, man, yo, jump on the mic. And then as soon as I grabbed the mic, I realized the power.
But so what was the process like, though? Just growing?
Trial and error. So I used to give out a lot of shirts and other stuff that certain things don't work because, like, shirts, these are jewels. Shirts only have a two-day usage. That's it. So people rock it twice and that's it. And then the first thing they do is they're not going to put it on. Yeah. So after that, it becomes a gym shirt and it becomes trash.
People have short attention spans nowadays, so you do have to figure out ways to keep them engaged with you.
So what I did, this is I made 300,000 wristbands, different colors to match Jordan colors, sneaker colors, organization colors. Yeah. So worldwide, I've handed these out, different colors. It has given me the most viewership. Like, if you're having a quick conversation, I usually have like 3 or 4 of these on, and I take them off and I give it to somebody. First thing they do is what? Put it on. Yeah. So now you branded them. So different people hit me up. Yo, I saw somebody with your wristband on the train. That's crazy. And I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing. But it's, you know, if you're doing it by yourself, it takes a long time. But I like that because it's organic, opposed to like the fluff, I call it.
Yeah.
When you have a whole bunch of people pushing your brand,
Yeah.
but there's no roots.
Yeah.
You just have a tree on top of the soil, opposed to underneath growing the roots.
Yeah. I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Somebody chop the tree, your roots is still there. So
I remember a few months ago, we were having a phone conversation, and the one thing that stuck out to me that you said was, you can't do anything by yourself. You said something that you need to learn you had to learn how to trust people.
Yeah.
To move and to grow in this business.
Yeah.
Explain that to me, because it's hard to trust people.
Nah, it's a lot, man. When I first started, I thought I could do everything by myself. So just imagine, like, I did all my own setups, like carrying the speakers, no help. Everyone's like, yo, you don't have a team? I was like, I do it myself. So people used to watch me all the time from the beginning, freshman year, carrying my own speakers, setting up my own stuff. And in order to grow, you need different components. You need people to help you. Now, I don't lift anything anymore.
When did you realize that you needed to fix that? Make a change.
I've heard people say it, but I was like, yo, in order for me to do that, I need help with this. So, you know, I hired one person, he was helping out. And then, you know, when you're too friendly in your business, people get too comfortable. And so you have to let people go. Like, I had to learn how to let people go in order to grow. So I had to fire some people. Because if there's no respect there, then, you know. So my guys now is respect.
You had to fire friends as well?
Yeah, I had to let them go. I mean, the relationship is still there, but
okay, so they understood then.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you messed up, you have to go. It was one dude that he wanted to fornicate at all these events I'm doing. Like he see a girl, he's like, yo, I'm about to bag. I was like, yo, that's not what you're here for.
He lose focus.
Yeah, I lost an account because of that.
Oh shit.
Because your name, like, they're representing your name. So if somebody,
you can't be losing money.
My name is clean. So as soon as that happened, I was like, yo, you're done. He's like, nah, what you mean? What you mean? I'm fired? I was like, yeah, you're gone. I was like, yo, you lost me $10,000. That's for the year. 10 racks. You can't pay me that. Yeah. So he was gone. And now my staff, they understand. I was like, yo, there's no fraternizing with nobody. When you come here, you're here for a purpose. You're trying to make money, and you got to make me look good. Yeah. So, you know, they on point. I mean, you know.
That's where the passion comes in, though. You got to know why you're here.
Yeah.
Don't get distracted.
I mean, like, if you're here for a brand, you got to respect the brand. And now they understand. They rock my shirts when they setting up. So people, yo, I wow you. What's that mean? It just sound cool.
That's a sick thing to say.
Yeah, I got that copyright, so you can't steal it.
Yeah,
you're stealing my stuff.
Don't try to steal the shit. Don't steal the shit, man.
Yeah, my lawyer was like, yo, I got you. I was like, all right, cool.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
I wow you. One last thing I want to ask you is, what would you say is the hardest thing about being in the music industry?
Dealing with these fake people. Nah, it's a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm just going to go off. There's a lot of fake people in the industry that will pretend to be your friends, and they're really not your friends.
You did mention that. Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, but I'm so aware of my surroundings. I'm so aware of what's going on. I don't know, because my parents really put that in me to be aware of your surroundings. I know when someone's lying to me. I know when someone's dishonest. I know it. I won't tell you. I know. Yeah. You know, I just keep it to myself. Like, oh, word. Now I know where to put them. You know, what else is hard in this industry? Staying relevant. Staying relevant is the hardest thing, because
I hate that word relevant.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I hate it too, but it's a true thing. Look at what is it? 3 years ago, Trinidad James, huge. Now, nobody.
I don't even know what's on
this music that is coming out right now is only for. It's not long lasting. Certain artists make long lasting music. Kendrick. Yeah. Jermaine. I call him Jermaine because I actually know Cole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we went to school and everything.
You went to school with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a DJ though, don't you see a problem with that? Because I was just having
it's terrible.
We were just having a discussion about that before we did this interview. How a lot of music, hip hop, a lot of music that was done in the past is not appreciated now. Other genres aren't the same.
You don't understand.
I'm Haitian, you know, in compa, we could go to a party and we'll listen to music that we played 30 years ago. Reggae, Shabba Ranks could sell out a stadium in Jamaica right now in 2016. Hip hop isn't like that.
It used to be like that. So, like, I think The older tunes still hit, like certain tunes. Like you play Poison right now, even for this younger generation, they know it. Even like the older reggae, like I was playing a lot of like new stuff yesterday, but I was like, let me try this old joint and see how they react. Yeah. And it was like, oh, what hit with them, which is crazy to me. Temperature by Sean Paul. To us, that song is trash, but to them,
I don't like that shit.
They love it, and it's like I'm like, wow, because there's a generational gap. You know what I'm saying? These kids are 17, and I'm like, that means they were born in what 95, 96?
17 years old?
Yeah.
They were 99, 2000, probably. My sister's 17. Like, yeah, man. It's weird, right? If you think about it, everyone in high school right now was born 2000. Everyone in high school right now. It's crazy.
I started DJing in 99.
Damn, you're old, bro. Damn. It's cool. I feel old, too. Damn. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's real shit, right? It's mad weird when you meet somebody that's like, I was born in 2000, because I always ask them, like, we hear about people like Biggie, Pac, and all them, but like, Nas, Jay's, obviously. But sometimes I wonder, do the kids like my sister that are 17, do they understand
they can't.
Like Jay-Z, the Nas,
so
the
just
Pacs,
remember,
the Bigs?
They're Jay-Z, they're Big, they're Nas are now.
The Eminems.
They don't even appreciate Eminem anymore. So that their Eminem now is A$AP Rocky, Kendrick, Cole, Little Uzi, all the littles. Oh, anything with a little in it, they like, oh man, I love Little so-and-so, Little song, Lil Durk. Anything that's murder, death, kill. So now our generation is now brainwashed, thinking that it's okay to kill somebody without repercussions. Even that young girl that died from St. John's, she told this dude, I don't want to dance with you. Stop humping me. And he pulled out a gun and shot her. Like, who does that? That's not the proper upbringing. That, the parent structure is off. Like, that would never happen for a person that their parents are still in their life, like, pushing them, like, it's shameful. I had a conversation with my boy about that. I was like, yo, it's probably because his pop's not around, somebody's not around. If his pop's not around, now that leaves his mom to do both roles. And she's probably working her ass off to keep food on the table.
Yeah, and a woman you can't turn a boy into a man, so he's going to wild out.
So now he's out and about because he has no structure.
Yeah.
So now he's carrying a gun because he wants to be around somebody else that's he think is cool or relevant.
Yeah.
Because we hate that word.
Yeah.
Just to be in the now, like, oh man, that's what they talking about. That's what I want to do. Bang, bang, shoot them up. Okay, let me carry a gun. I'm really not about this life, but I'm doing it because I want to seem cool around these people. And it's upsetting, man. Like I'm not an old guy, not like that. I'm 31, but
not at all.
But watching it is just like, damn.
But as a DJ though, do you ever feel like it's your responsibility, or that you have an opportunity to enlighten a culture, enlighten a generation on a culture? Yeah. Like, past music.
I think I'm a little different because I don't do clubs like that. So what I mainly do is corporate, colleges. I tour. So when it comes to clubs, I left that alone because there's no real. I don't love that. The club is just like a whole bunch of people humping each other. People, you worrying about getting paid from a promoter. Like, I don't have to deal with that with my corporate vendors. Like when I deal with PwC, when I deal with Crane Communications, like the check is to me a month in advance.
Yeah.
That money been spent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta go to work now.
So I don't have to deal. Yo, man, we ain't got that right now, fam. You know what I'm saying? My fault. I don't deal with that.
And that's what they do in clubs.
Yeah. Everybody signs a contract with me. I don't play. Like, you will not see me without a deposit, a contract.
These kids need to know that shit.
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand that. Like, that's how they get got. You will never see me not get my money. Yo, it's going to be a week. Okay, take your time. I just realize in the contract, every additional week is $200 added to the end cost. I'm just letting you know that. But my contract is detailed. Like, I take you to court. I have no problem. I got 2 lawyers on deck that I pay annually.
Yeah.
And if you're not protecting yourself, you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's definitely something upcoming DJs and
they have
kids
to
need to understand.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't know about that though.
I would say for an upcoming DJ, start from the beginning. Everybody want to jump on a controller, call themselves a DJ. Jump on some turntables and feel how it is to actually mix 2 records together.
Yeah.
Opposed to having a low controller and you think you're doing something, you're not.
Is there a difference? Because I remember I was watching a show, I forgot the name, but
Yeah.
they were talking about the difference between a DJ that uses computers and DJs that actually use turntables. Like they were making fun of the DJ that uses the computers.
How can I compare it? It's like driving manual and automatic. So when you're driving stick shift, you control the car. With when you drive manual, the car is driving you in a sense.
Yeah.
So like when you're on turntables, you feel the groove. You know exactly where you put the needle down, where things are gonna play. But now to this new generation, they have Serato, which you still use records, but they're blank records that controlled by computer. But now the newest generation has a thing called a controller. Everything's built into one. So your mixer and a little fake turntables in there. So these like fake scratching. It sounds terrible. Like
it's kind of like cheating, right? To you, it's not really DJing.
I mean, if they rocking a party, they're rocking a party. But I think it's more for convenience.
Yeah.
But now that convenience is now translated. Yo, I'm a DJ now. I bought a $200 controller. When back in the day, a turntable cost you like $600 each, and a mixer cost you like $1,200. Like I still use my turntables. I still use my CDJs.
Yeah.
Like I spend a lot of money on equipment because I know the value in it. I don't mind bringing a coffin that weighs 150 pounds to a venue, opposed to a controller that weighs 30 pounds.
Well, one last question.
Okay.
What do you do to, what are some of the things you do to, if you feel like the music, something isn't working at a party, like what do you do? What do you do to keep the crowd going?
Remember when I was telling you I'm super aware of what's going on?
Yeah.
You have to test them out early on in the party. So if reggae doesn't work, you go to hip hop. If hip hop doesn't work, you go to house. And then you see how the people's reactions to certain records. Yesterday, reggae was not it. Reggae is not it anymore for this younger generation, which is surprising to me.
Reggae always got the girl.
Let's, for instance, like a newer song, which is Vibes Cartel, Fever, right? That's a big tune right now. For ages 25 and up. This younger generation, not a reaction.
That's crazy.
Well, what's that? What's going on? If you put on Little Uzi, the whole place went crazy. ASAP Ferg, like, they going insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy just to watch like the age gap. There's a huge age gap.
Yeah.
I don't know what year it happened, but it's huge. The gap is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's like the gap with our parents and our parents' parents.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Probably that. But Zeke, I appreciate you coming, man. I really do, man. It means a lot. I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime, man.